friends, hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to speak on a new topic which is called public speaking. So, a statistic says that only 10% of the interests and 10% of the impression of the audience counts only on what you speak, while 90% of it counts on how you speak or how you present. We are most often focused on the presentation script, on the PowerPoint slideshow, on the content than we are on how we communicate or how we address the crowd, the audience, or even how we carry the right body language. So, here in this video, I'm going to come up with 4 valuable suggestions for you that when you orate or when you speak in public, you keep in mind all these 4 factors and you deliver your speech in much a better way. Coming to point number 1, as I said, body language is very, very important, equally as much as communication is important, more than your script. So, it's very important that you make an eye contact, a meaningful eye contact with the audience. See, I'll give you an example. When I was in my college days, I was doing DTP course in computers from a renowned institute. I remember I, being an observant, always used to notice the teacher who used to take the class. She used to look around, and her eye used to go all across the entire classroom, looking up into the eyes of the students rather than fixing her eye at one point. That actually helps you to connect with your audience. So it becomes easier for you to connect with your audience and you can captivate their attention only when you make a meaningful eye contact with them. So an eye contact with your audience is very, very important. Okay. Coming to point number 2, how you make a start of your presentation. Just walk very smart on the stage, look up to your audience, just give a smile, don't not like this. Just give a smile and greet them. Certain things you should keep in mind, the don'ts. Like when you're talking, you should not point a finger this way. When you're talking, you should not keep your arms folded like this. When you're talking, you should not move your head here and there, sway here and out. You shouldn't be slouching, you shouldn't be slumping, you shouldn't be leaning, you shouldn't be looking here and there, you shouldn't be fidgeting with your hair. So all these factors you need to keep in mind in order to, these are the don'ts. You should avoid these don'ts, these stuffs, so that that when you present or you stand right in front of the public, it is an appropriate professional body language. It is an appropriate professional demeanor appearance, right? Coming to point number 3, if you can just come up with some good examples, like I just gave an example of my teacher of the college days when I used to take the computer class, and how I used to observe how she made a connect with all of us. Similarly, when you are speaking, if you can put up a few examples, if you can just add a few examples which will support your speech, and it will and also if you can add the spice of humor into it, then relating to your topics, of course, then it will bring up, the outcome will be good. And one more thing I missed out, I think, while I was discussing point number 2, the body language part. When you have a loud body language, when you are a little impolite, or maybe you put up some sarcasm in your speech, then you end up messing with the relationship with the audience. You end up messing the relationship with the audience. While if you're polite, you actually do well. So always keep in mind that you come up with some positive ways, and that is how you connect with your audience. Okay, so eye contact, a good start, and a proper body language will help you to speak smart and will help you to improve on your appearance, and your becoming a good presenter. Point number 4, the last point, which actually counts very minimum, but yes, that's very, very important. That is your script, the content. So it's, when you are preparing something, it's always it's always very essential that you work on the script, and again you read out, you orate, you rehearse before you come to the stage and perform. So the content of the script is absolutely very important. The PowerPoint presentation is absolutely very important. So and a few rehearsals, if you can do before you present on stage. You know, the final stage rehearsal also is very important before you finally put up or deliver your speech to the audience right there on the final day, is what makes you a good presenter, and you successfully give out a speech, very promptly and spontaneously. So these are few points or tips which I thought I should share with you on public speaking. And if you are interested to even know more, there's a lot more classes, series of classes are organized to explain to you how you can become a good speaker and you can present well to the public. So for that, I have my classes. If you're interested, let me know. Thank you so much. I hope this video would be a real help for you. Thanks.